Okay, well, for those of you who are joining this debate late, I don't know how you could have possibly missed it. I'm here with Brad Jones, he of the Cinema Snob and Paranoia fame. Um, and we both independently went to midnight screenings of Transformers, Bark at the Moon,
Oh man,
and
yours was a midnight too.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh nice.
You're braver than me though. You went to see a 3D.
I I go see them in 3D. Not that there's very few movies that I actually want to see in 3D. Like stuff like Drive Angry, I want to see in 3D because I know that's just they're gonna throw shit at the camera and that'll be kind of fun. Stuff like this, I could just fucking care less about 3D. But I go see them in 3D because I know people want to see me bitch about it, and I know some people are going to want to see it in 3D, so I figure, well, I guess I can say whether or not it's any good. Also, it doesn't give me headaches, so I don't mind going to see something in 3D if I have to.
Even if it didn't, 2.5 hours would have ended me.
it
That's a lot to put your brain through. It really is.
The most I got a headache recently out of seeing something in 3D was the Green Lantern, and it wasn't necessarily because of the Green Lantern. It was because of the Conan trailer right before it that was in 3D, but kept showing big flashes of light that it was throwing at the screen. And I got a headache from that did not fucking go away throughout all of the fucking Green Lantern.
Well, okay, let me ask you that then, because it doesn't bother you then.
No.
I just can't watch it because I can't.
You're right.
But was it any good? Was the 3D any good?
The 3D
sometimes
it was that kind of Avatar atmospheric 3D. The movie is clearly shot in 3D. It doesn't look like a conversion. It doesn't look like a cheap conversion, and it's bright, so you don't have a situation like Pirates 4 where some of it was shot in 3D, but it's dark as shit, so you can't tell. So it looked fine. If you like that kind of 3D, you're gonna like the 3D in Transformers.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't want to repeat myself, and I'm sure you don't, but what I noticed was you were much angrier. I was just kind of weary.
I was fucking pissed off. And it wasn't because I thought it was going to be good. I knew it wasn't going to be fucking good. I was more pissed off at this one than I was at the second one. And I don't...
See, yeah, that's what I noticed is you are where I was at Transformers 2, because I was pissed at Transformers 2.
I can tell you exactly why I was more pissed off at this one. And it isn't necessarily that I think this one was worse, although... God. When I saw Transformers 2, I knew everything that was going to happen. I knew about the pot brownie shit. I knew about the balls. I knew about the jock strap with Totoro. I knew about Skids and Mudflap. Really, when I went to go see Transformers 2, it was like I'd already seen it. I knew everything that was going to happen. It was fucking terrible and long and a waste of fucking time. But I knew what was going to happen. In Transformers 3, oh no, I wasn't predicting the deep wang shit or the...
Well, you know what, though? You know what the funny thing is? What I finally realized with these movies is really, it's the same movie.
Yeah, it is.
Every one of these movies, Transformers 1, 2, and 3, and I'm not just boiling it down to, giant robots fight and Shia LaBeouf's an asshole.
Yeah.
You could boil it down to that, but I'm not saying that. I'm saying, like, basically, plot point for plot point, these movies are the exact same movie.
Yeah.
All of them. So there's some ancient secret from the past, and the Decepticons are trying to reveal it, and Shia LaBeouf and John Turturro uncover it from the secret archives of the U.S. history, and then they fight it out, and that's over. You know, there are no surprises here. It's essentially the same flick.
That's what I felt, and it's hard for me to really compare. It's hard for me to really compare the sequels to the first one because there's not that much. I only saw the first one once. It was when I saw it in the theater. There's not a great... I remember more about the second one, especially since I recently watched it on a Riff Tracks. But in comparing the second one and the third one, it's the same movie. Especially in setup. You have the first 45 minutes that are Shia LaBeouf's fucking shenanigans that have nothing to do with anything. And this one, it's him looking for a job, and the other one,
I lost his shit. Seriously, if I'm reading the script, like if somebody is pitching me the script,
yeah,
and it's Transformers 3: Dark of the Moon, and I read a montage of Shia LaBeouf working in a mailroom.
Yeah.
Okay, I throw the script in your face. Okay, why is Shia LaBeouf in a fucking mailroom in a Transformers movie?
And why is John Malkovich his boss?
and just really, like, John Malkovich, he must have some kind of gambling debts or something.
Between this and Jonah Hex?
Yeah, because he looks ashamed to be here. Like, he's kind of hamming it up, but
yeah,
like, he's another one of those characters where you could have cut him out entirely and nothing would have changed.
Yeah, you could have cut...
Literally nothing.
It was like an extended Rainn Wilson in the second movie. I mean, Rainn Wilson was only in that one scene, but it's the same. You have this authority figure to the beginning part of Shia LaBeouf's shenanigans. It's the same thing. I mean, John Malkovich is in this movie more than Rainn Wilson was in the second movie, but he's still just as fucking useless.
Well, there's this really weird scene where he shows up at Shia's apartment, and he's like, "Can I see one?
Can I see it?"
And he's like, "Yeah, real fast." And he comes in and he starts like fucking wrestling Bumblebee.
Yeah. And he tickles him.
What the fuck is that?
He tickles him. He's tickling him with some kind of, I was trying to explain this to Jillian, and I was having a hard fucking time, because she's like, "What do you mean? Bumblebee, like, with his fingers? He's tickling you?" And I'm like, no. Bumblebee, he has some kind of vent on his hand that, I guess, emits tickle rays or something?
You got more out of that than I did, because that whole scene was just like, he's playing grab ass with Bumblebee for like 2 minutes.
I got more out of it because it was in 3D for me. So
You know what it was? Was they were trying to get John Turturro's exposition. They were trying to explain the whole Dark of the Moon thing.
Yeah.
The whole cover up, and they were trying to give you something funny to look at while the exposition's getting out of the way. It's basically jingling keys in your face.
Yeah. Yeah, and I caught what you had mentioned too about why his loft has to be so big that for later scenes you can fit Bumblebee inside of it.
Yeah, okay, but back to what I said about this being the same movie.
Yeah.
And a lot of people said that, Skids and Mudflap are not in this movie.
Oh, they might as well fucking be, yeah.
No, they're like this big controversy. Like, people were saying, like, we can see him in the background. It doesn't matter if you can see him in the background or not.
Yeah.
Skids and Mudflap are in this movie. They're just not the same guys.
It's Joe Pesci bot.
It's the Joe Pesci bot and fucking Beavis.
Yeah.
They're Skids and Mudflap. They're every bit as offensive.
Yeah. They're honestly saying the same type of lines that Skids and Mudflap would be saying, and also the same thing with his girlfriend in the movie is fucking Megan Fox. I mean,
I would highly question if they changed the draft at all. If they just seriously, like, they wrote Megan Fox's character in, and then when they dumped her, they just replaced the names.
They replaced the name, and they added like one line where he's like, "Oh, my previous girlfriend dumped me." But he and this girl are in this like they've been together for a long time.
Yeah, and so they've got this huge history, and Shia's all talking
like what? I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
You know?
I'm sorry, you cut out there. Can you still hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You can? Okay. Okay. It looks like I'm sorry. About the last 10 seconds you cut out for me.
What I was saying was, they've got this whole history, and he's going like, "I love her so much, I'd do anything for her," and you haven't earned this. You know, like, we haven't seen this develop at all.
She's the one. and then they add in the thing where he's going to propose to her at the end.
Yeah. when I thought we are well, seriously, we already got that out of the way in the second movie, but whatever.
Did he propose to her in the second one? I couldn't remember.
I think she proposed to him.
Oh well, that's yeah. I guess if you're with Shia LaBeouf, that's what's gonna happen.
But what the problem is though, it really weakens his character. If you think about if you even care about Shia's character,
Yeah.
it makes him completely unrelatable. For instance, in the first movie, he's meant to be just like a normal kid.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
And he kind of meets this Megan Fox character who's way out of his league.
Yeah.
And circumstances throw them together and things happen.
Yeah.
But now he's with literally a Victoria's Secret model.
Yeah.
For no reason. This is something that no person can ever relate to because he's got this unbelievable woman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it takes it a step up from, because I felt that way about him in the second one, but this one takes it beyond that. The shit that he's whining about in this fucking movie, it takes it beyond that. Like the first one, it was like, we're supposed to feel sorry for the guy who has this sweet car that turns into a robot, and he's embarrassed by this. And the second one where he's like...
Oh, that was the worst part of 2.
Yeah.
That was the part that pissed me off more than anything at 2, is he yells at Bumblebee.
He does in this one, too.
Like, all the fucking time he's yelling at Bumblebee. He's like, how dare you save my life from the Decepticons, you fucking car.
Yeah. After he yells for Bumblebee to save his ass.
Yeah. And then he's like, Bumblebee, this isn't working out. I don't want you around. I don't need a cool car in college.
Yeah, that's also
fuck you in your car, man. I'll walk in college. And he's just fucking abusive to this guy. And that's another thing we don't really believe is his friendship with Bumblebee, because he treats Bumblebee like fucking shit.
He treats all of them like shit in the third one. The first thing we see in the third one is I can't remember if it's Beavis bot or Joe Pesci bot, but one of them, he straight up kicks when they're...
Yeah, he's like slapping the shit out of him. He's like, what the fuck are you doing on my couch? Get the fuck off. And like... Mm-hmm. Like they're treating us, we're advanced creatures from another planet, you know.
He's got serious fucking anger, like serious fucking anger problems in the third movie.
Yeah, his character has evolved in this flick. He's not that kind of stuttering asshole he was in the previous 2 movies. He's a fucking mean bastard in this movie.
Whether he's yelling at Patrick Dempsey or he's beating the shit out of that car that he has, whether he's pounding on the steering wheel, or that one shot where I swear it's like a 20-second shot of him kicking the engine in the car.
Oh yeah. Well, that's can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
Sorry. There's that scene where you can tell it's written in the script. Sam kicks the car in frustration, but Micheal Bay's on the set like, torture this gag. Let's just extend it and torture it beyond all fucking recognition. So he's just like, kick it for like a minute, Shia.
I've rarely seen so little joy in a character that's kind of slapsticky. I've rarely seen such an angry, joyless character that does so much pratfalls like he does in this, because it's not like watching a typical slapstick performance. He's a psychologically angry fucking character, and it's so out of place in the movie, like with the watch, the part where he has the watch.
Yeah, well, it wants to have it both ways. It wants to show that Shia is evolving into kind of they want to put forward that Sam is a driven, frustrated guy. Like, I told you the Decepticons were coming and you wouldn't listen, you know, like...
Yeah.
It shows that he's trying to have some kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, initiative, some kind of, like, aggression.
Yeah.
But it really comes across as him just being whiny and douchey.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because he alone saved the world.
I couldn't believe. Yeah, he's like, I saved the world. You know that?
Yeah,
like,
when he says to Malkovich, I think, or
everybody who listened.
Well, there was one instance. I can't remember if it was to Malkovich or someone else he was working with, but he said something like, "You don't know this, but I've saved your life twice."
Oh yeah, he's like, I saved your asses twice. I saved your asses, and nobody knows this, but
no,
can't talk about it. I'm like, you didn't do shit.
He didn't do shit. If I remember right about the second movie, they're looking for him because of the Allspark, but it turns out that there was two of them, or something to where what they were looking for with Shia LaBeouf's character, they also found somewhere else, which completely made his character irrelevant.
Oh, that was two. That was two.
That's what I mean. Yeah, in the second.
He had a shard of the Allspark in his clothes, but the army also had one in a bunker.
That's it. Yeah.
So it didn't even matter that he had this thing. They just got the one out of the bunker.
Yeah, and in this one, he is just a messenger in this movie, but he's even more irrelevant to this movie than he was in the other fucking movies. In this movie, all he's doing is, aside from the part with the watch where they're kind of using him to get information out of Optimus, that's like 5 minutes out of the fucking movie, and they break the mood with it with all the slapstick that he's doing.
Yeah, but guess what they learn out of that whole subplot? Nothing.
Nothing. Not jack shit.
It doesn't even add up to anything,
Oh yeah, because he's like, Optimus, I need to know what your plan is. Nothing.
We're just pissing off, dude. Fuck this planet. And Sam's like, okay.
That's another thing that drives me nuts about these fucking movies, because they did this in the second one too, where the Decepticons, the military, the U.S. government is so scared that the Decepticons are going to start shit that they want to get rid of the Autobots. They did that shit in the second one too, and they do it here to where they want to launch them back up into space.
Yeah, well, that was the other thing. Is like, they even bring up, that was another thing that Micheal Bay really exploited, was the immigration issue, because you knew it was coming.
Yeah.
Because they even used the words like, we're deporting the Autobots.
Yeah.
So apparently deporting them from the United States means launching them in a fucking rocket into the outer space.
We don't care what fucking planet they go to.
Wouldn't it fucking ruled if Optimus Prime was like, very well, we will leave your country and set up base in Canada.
That would have been fucking great. He goes to fucking
Optimus
Canada?
Prime, like, fucking airbrushes a maple leaf on his chest. Like.
Lord knows he'd be more well-received over there, because everyone in the fucking government seems to hate him.
Check it out. Transformers, roll out and play hockey. Check it out, it's Optimus Prime, eh?
Hey, they will make a fucking movie out of the hockey bots. They're already making one for Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
Oh yeah. The Hugh Jackman robot.
Which of course it showed that trailer before.
Hey, what's the over-under in that movie of having a robot that kind of deploys Wolverine claws?
Yeah.
And, like, Jackman's going to look at it like, really? Snicked.
Mm-hmm. But, this one, too, in that, talking about how it's basically the same structure as the second one, the whole last hour of the movie is a fight sequence, is an action sequence.
It's the same thing in 2.
Yeah.
Where the last, basically 45 minutes, was that extended desert sequence.
Yeah, in this one it's just Chicago.
Now, I did think this was better structured than the desert sequence.
It was better to look at, I'll give it that.
Yeah, it was more interesting to look at, but it just focused on the humans too much. I keep hammering on this, and I'm sorry, but it did. Like, in
all of these movies, they've been supporting character. The bots have been supporting characters in their own goddamn franchise.
Yeah, and I really I think that's what makes me more mad than anything is I don't know how you fuck this up.
Yeah.
Like seriously, that shit we were talking about where the Autobots go to Canada and play hockey.
Yeah.
That's a more interesting movie.
Because it's actually about the bots.
It's about the robots doing shit.
Yeah, it's actually about the bots. They're in Canada, they're playing hockey, but we haven't thrown in any fucking human characters into that. That synopsis right there, at least the Transformers are the stars in that story.
You could see Optimus Prime being like, we have to understand these humans. I understand here in Canada they play a sport known as hockey. And then you do like a Top Gun game montage where they play hockey.
Yeah.
And then you have Decepticons attack, and then there's your movie.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, the bots in this movie are where any fucking reasonable emotion even comes from, because I probably did like the Chicago fight in this better than I liked the desert one, because that actually was kind of, I actually was interested in what was going to happen there when it looked like Bumblebee was going to get shot in the back of the head, execution style.
I don't know why I believed that moment any more than I believed this. One of the segments that frustrated me a lot was the scene where they get launched into space and the Decepticons blow the shuttle up.
Yeah.
Because nobody bought that.
Oh, no.
Nobody was like, oh, shit, the Autobots are dead. And it's not even one of those false moments where, like, I can't even think of a comparable moment where it's like a false, like, the heroes are apparently dead, and you're like, oh, no, but
yeah,
really, nobody really believed that Optimus Prime went up in that shuttle.
No, and it's same with the second one, too, where no one fucking believed that Optimus Prime was dead in that forest fight. And
that moment was such an emotional dud for me. Not just because I was pissed off at the imagery and the symbolism for deportation to immigration.
Yeah.
I was really pissed off at the fact they evoked memories of the Challenger explosion.
I caught that too.
Oh, fuck's sake.
We both fucking caught that.
Fuck's sake. But nobody, like, I actually, when that happened, I looked around to see if anyone, because even the guys who were really buying the plot hook, line, and sinker when the Decepticons plot was revealed, and they were actually, like, stunned. They were, like, really surprised by what the Decepticons' plan was.
Yeah.
I looked around at the same crowd when the Autobots supposedly died, and nobody was buying it.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, the guy sitting next to me was he was when it got to the fight at the end, he was literally sitting there on the edge of his seat.
Oh yeah,
fucking face put up on his knuckles and shit like that. Yeah, the audience, the fucking audience of this movie, God, fucking ate this fucking shit sandwich up.
Oh yeah, well, and like I said, they weren't. See, the thing is though, they weren't.
The audience.
The stuff they ate up was Optimus Prime being badass.
The audience that I saw it with laughed out loud, uproariously at every single piece of comic relief and juvenile joke in this movie.
Mine were laughing, but they weren't, like, rolling in the aisle. Like, it was mainly the gross-out humor that got them, and that was just more kind of a, oh, shit, really kind of reaction. Like, when the papers out of his throat and, like, rubbed him in his face.
Oh, Deep Wang.
When Deep Wang was doing that. Like, he couldn't have carried that in his pocket. He couldn't have carried it in his fucking sock.
Yeah, no, he had to stick it in his gooch.
He couldn't have had a suitcase or anything. No, he had to store these fucking papers near his Deep Wang and rub them in his face because that's funny.
My audience was mostly teenagers. Was mostly pretty young. So they weren't laughing ironically. They weren't laughing just at certain parts in it. They ate this. They seriously ate this fucking movie up.
It's shit like this that makes me wonder if movies have kind of left me by. Like it's like I consider myself a comedic actor or a guy who writes comedy.
Yeah.
I put a lot of effort into it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like when I write comedy, I don't think you guys even know that. Like it takes effort. It takes writing skills to, turn phrases that are funny and tell funny jokes.
Yeah.
Does really all it take is for me to pull something out of my scrotum and rub it in someone's face? Is really the
if you want to get the Micheal Bay audience, then yes.
I mean, Jesus Christ! I just it really depresses me as a writer.
Well, it's all about context. It's all about fucking context, which these movies don't have. What was the fucking Alan Tudyk shit? Where he was a gay ninja?
Oh, he's gay. Get it? Because he wears flowers.
Yeah,
he's fucking gay.
As if we wouldn't have fucking noticed that he was gay.
We couldn't have any subtlety. Seriously, subtlety is not in the repertoire here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we literally have to have the guy have a lispy accent, come out there dressed in flowers and sequins, with a little handkerchief in his hand. And what can I do for you?
That's exactly what I was fucking thinking of. I'm like, really? Oh, we're going back to this again? To the Surge from Beverly Hills Cop? We're going.
Surge was more subtle.
Surge was a lot more subtle. Not so much in the third one.
Fucking Bronson Pinchot was subtle compared to this.
Oh yeah, completely. That's actually probably a bad example. The third Beverly Hills Cop, not so much.
Oh, well, fuck that movie anyway.
But there's. If we're talking Surge from that one, yeah, okay. The guy from Beastmaster 2. Yeah.
He was more subtle.
Oh, he was more subtle than this guy. I can't. Thinking of very stereotypically gay characters of the past, I can't think of one that's
worse than this.
Yeah. Off the top of my head.
Wow. There probably are some.
I'm sure there are.
Really shitty comedies. Like, I'm sure I've seen shitty comedies that have had way goofier gay characters.
Well, because the guy, some shit on TV, you'll see that a lot. Like that.
Rush Hour. Somebody says Rush Hour 2 in the chat. I don't know. I can't remember a gay character in Rush Hour 2, but I'm sure they were there.
Yeah, I can't remember. I can't fucking remember. But
people say, like, at first I was kind of backing down on the fact this was less offensive in terms of racism, but thinking about it, it is at least as offensive in terms of, like, latent racism, jingoism, sexism, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
This is one of the most misogynistic movies I've ever seen in my life. And we get fucking gynecological with that Victoria's Secret model.
The first scene after the fucking credits. Like, I'm sitting there in the opening scene, I'm kind of like, I know this is going to go south. I know it is, but at least this opening scene is kind of, I'm kind of interested in what's going on here with the moon landing and everything. Like okay, I'll just see where this goes. This goes south fucking fast. After the fucking credits, after the fucking title, it goes from moon landing, Nixon, title screen to ass. To her 3D ass right there on screen. And then Shia LaBeouf in bed, kicking around his robots and bitching because he doesn't have a job. And his fucking parents,
those two are, I hate those two so much.
The fucking parents. It's like what you guys said in your review. He thinks we like these characters. He thinks that the only problem with the second movie was Skids and Mudflap. That was the only problem with the second movie.
Well, even the stuff I complimented, I'm backing down from a little bit because I said the characters we care about are the Autobots.
Yeah, I agree.
But when you think about it, the character we care about is Optimus Prime.
And Bumble. I cared about Bumblebee.
But what character does he have? He doesn't say a fucking word.
He doesn't, but he still certainly has more character than the humans, certainly.
Like Ironhide? Do I know shit about Ironhide?
No. I couldn't tell you anything about Ironhide in this fucking movie.
But let's name off the other Autobots. We got the Wreckers.
Yeah.
And who else?
I can't fucking tell you.
I can't name another one.
I don't have.
Oh, the Japanese scientist one.
Oh yeah. The old man looking one with like the little glasses and shit.
Yeah. But that's the thing is though, like, they don't have characters.
No, they don't, and it sucks because I like the show. I watched the show here and there when I was a kid. I don't have an encyclopedic knowledge of these characters, which makes these movies suck ass for.
Yeah, but like the only way you can tell them apart that you know anything about these characters is they have different accents.
Yeah, I will say this about this one: when characters had accents in this, I mean they had accents for no fucking reason whatsoever. When a couple of them in this movie had accents, they just sort of had accents. I mean, it didn't get with some of the. I mean, not with all of them, but with some of them. They didn't get too terribly stereotypical with it. Some of them they did, but there were some where they just happened to have an accent.
But like, really, the only defining character of Joe Pesci bot is he sounds like Joe Pesci.
Yeah.
The only defining character of the Wreckers is they sound like Scotsmen.
Yeah.
And that's a fucking conundrum, by the way, is why the NASCAR robots sound like Scotsmen.
See, that I didn't even I found out about that after I saw the. Which fucking tells you how confusing this fucking thing was to watch and how shitty the characters are. I didn't know that that's who the NASCAR bots were until we did the review in the car. I saw the NASCAR bots. I heard the voices of the Scottish ones. I didn't know they were the same fucking characters.
The only Decepticon that, other than Megatron, I have any knowledge of is Starscream.
Yeah.
And he actually has a character in that he's a whimpering sycophant.
Yeah.
Like, I actually understand his character.
Mm-hmm.
But that's only because I know enough of Transformers the movie, the animated one, to know about Megatron and Starscream.
And Megatron I barely recognize most of the time in this movie.
Because he's got his head all split open.
That was how I started noticing him whenever he kind of popped up, was that half of his fucking head was gone. But there would be times where I'd have to look at him for a little bit anyway to even notice it was him.
They have always done such a bad job of differentiating the Decepticons from each other.
I can't tell the fucking difference between them. Megatron would be in a shot with another one. I couldn't tell you which one was Megatron if it was a far enough away shot. I couldn't tell you who was fucking Megatron. They're all a mass of gray, of gears, and the way they transform in all of these fucking movies, there's no rhyme or reason to how these things transform at all. They're just a mess of metal gears and...
Yeah. It doesn't have to be that way, though. And I think I know what they were thinking, because the Autobots, for the most part, have color.
Yeah.
But I think they wanted the Decepticons to be kind of uniform so you could tell the good guys from the bad guys.
Uh-huh.
But even in that, they fail.
It doesn't work because some of the Decepticons are actually supposed to be characters.
Yeah.
It doesn't work when they all look exactly the fucking same.
But even I think Ironhide is basically gray.
Yeah.
So, like, even one of the Autobots looks like a Decepticon.
Because that confused me in the Mexican standoff scene. In the Mexican standoff scene, it took me a second to realize that because at first it sort of looked like a couple of Decepticons were pointing guns at each other.
I've actually seen a movie where that happened. Not Decepticons, but like it was like a Jackie Chan movie where the bad guys end up pointing guns at each other. Like there's a Mexican standoff, and they're like, "What the fuck are we doing?" And they just throw their guns down and start fighting. But
nice.
But the only Decepticon I recognized, like even Starscream, when Shia LaBeouf killed Starscream, I didn't know that was Starscream.
No, neither did I.
I thought it was. Mm-hmm. But I couldn't be sure.
I had no fucking idea. Again, I don't have like an encyclopedic knowledge of this show, but that shouldn't, in good writing, that shouldn't fucking matter.
You need to, especially when that's, like, this isn't the first movie they've made. The first movie I made this complaint.
Yeah.
You know, and at some point they need to realize, Jesus Christ, people can't tell our opponents apart, or can't tell the bad guys apart. I just don't know why, since the characters are hard to see why they don't just write the names in the script more.
Yeah.
You know,
right.
Go ahead.
I was gonna write the names in the script. Oh, you mean have characters say their names?
Yeah, so like when Starscream crashes through the wall and starts to kill Sam, Sam goes, "Starscream! Oh my God!" Like, it wouldn't be that out of place, you know.
No, that would certainly fucking help me, because I sat there and it got to be probably about halfway through that Chicago sequence, and I just wanted to go to fucking sleep. Because I didn't know who was, like I said, when your main baddie there is Megatron, and it always takes me at least a few seconds to realize who the fuck he is. I don't fucking care.
It's a problem that, even though I said the last act is the most entertaining, you can't have an hour-long action climax.
Yeah.
It's called a climax for a reason, because it ramps up and then it ramps down.
Yeah.
You know, you can't maintain that level of emotion for that long, because it's fatiguing.
Yeah, I can't stand really long action sequences like that. And I don't even like movies that are that are pretty much just an entire action sequence, like Battle Los Angeles. Because after a while, it's tedious. It's tough to fucking sit through. And usually in a movie like that, they're already shot with the intent for it to be really just kind of wall-to-wall action. So, I mean, especially nowadays, you're going to expect it to be shot with a high kinetic style of energy. In which case, I'm not going to be able to fucking tell what the hell is going on in the goddamn thing. I don't know who the fuck is getting shot. I don't know I can't spot who the villain is, and it has the human characters that I don't give a shit about. And in this particular case, in this movie, where you have a city getting destroyed with corpses in the street, people getting obliterated, and then in this movie to be throwing in whether it's the Beavis bot, the Joe Pesci bot, or even that one soldier who was
the black guy?
Yeah, not Tyrese Gibson, but the other one.
Okay.
Not Tyrese Gibson, but the other one who kept saying stuff like, "Ah, damn, the Decepticons got some badass weapons."
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, once again, that goes back to the inherent racism of the characters. Like I said, the Autobots are defined by their accents.
Yeah.
But no less so than the human characters.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the human characters play exactly into those stereotypes from I'm just going to say, the cowardly, fat black guys.
Yeah.
You know how the black guy was all gung-ho to go to Chicago, but as soon as he sees the Decepticons fucking murdering people in the street, he's like, "Oh hell no, fuck that shit."
they turn him into they seriously turn him into like Mantan Moreland from the 1930s.
He's like, "Oh shit, fuck that."
And this character is in every fucking Micheal Bay movie.
Oh yeah. And of course there's kind of a fat black character who he might as well just be toting this big bucket of fried chicken under one arm and the rocket launcher in the other.
Yeah.
He's like, "You all better slow down. I gotta get my ass up these stairs. I gotta get my black ass into that window." And like, just.
And I don't know what the fuck Ken Jeong was supposed to be.
He's supposed to be every Ken Jeong character he's ever been.
Which
he's only got one mode.
I'm tired of his fucking shtick, and two, when he started out doing stuff, he played roles a lot more intimidating than he does now, and I actually thought that was pretty funny, whether it was like the first season of Community or like Knocked Up or Role Models. He played the part comedic, but differently than than he has been the past couple of years. He would play parts very serious and intimidating, but would still be funny.
I'll have to take your word for that, because the only thing I've ever seen out of Ken is the fact that he's got one joke, and it's the joke that it's funny to see a little Asian guy talk ghetto.
He does that now. After The Hangover, that's all you see him doing. Even on Community, the second season, as soon as the second season of Community started, which I like that show, but once the second season of Community started, his character is completely different. They changed it to adapt to his character from The Hangover.
Yeah, so he does the Dr. Ken thing where he's just kind of like an Ebonic-speaking little Asian guy who talks tough.
Yeah, who talks tough, who's crazy and psycho and zany and really slapsticky. When Ken Jeong was first was first doing some movies where at least you noticed him. It was stuff like Knocked Up, Role Models, and again the first season of Community, and he would play the parts straight, completely straight, and he would be trying to be intimidating, even though no character in the movie thought he was, but he was trying to come across that way, and it was funny. It was really, really funny, and after The Hangover, that's all you see him doing. And then this deep Wang thing takes that to a whole other level, where he can't even be drinking something out of a fucking juice box and not make it zany with that fucking milk box.
Oh, yeah.
That milk box that he had in the thing.
I don't know why. Seriously, it's that kind of humor. That got a laugh in the movie I was in, where he does that thing with his tongue and the fucking juice box.
It got a huge laugh at my screening.
What I don't understand is, it's almost like that movie was custom made to make me just kind of squirm really uncomfortably in my seat. You know, I'm just like, I'm looking around at the people laughing. I'm like, are these people lunatics? Like, this is it's just ugly, and it's ugly and offensive. And fucked up.
I could tell. I mean, I was embarrassed being in that theater. I was embarrassed that I was in a theater that was laughing at that shit. I think I said in my video that the last time I felt this much like the smartest person in the room was when I saw Boondock Saints 2, because that theater again was eating the fucking shit up. I knew going into Transformers 3, when I saw a lot of the tweens and the teeny boppers who were in the theater, that they were gonna eat the shit up.
This is another reason I don't like going to those movies, because it makes me feel it makes me feel like a bad person, because I'm sitting around looking at there, and my snob mode just goes right out. And I'm not saying like I'm Cinema Snob, but I go around and I see people laughing at this shit, this dumb fucking stupid shit.
Yeah.
And I look around and I go, I am smarter than every single one of these assholes. And I don't like thinking like that.
I agree with what you're saying. I completely agree with what you're saying, because I felt like that too. Like, when the audience applauded at the end of it, I actually turned around. I didn't say it loud enough to where people would hear me, but I did turn around and go, really? Like,
that's what I said is, that's exactly what happened at 2. I literally turned around and I yelled, really?
Yeah. I did that too. I did that with this one, and I had to wait, because when we shot our video for it, we were in the parking lot, like with the other midnight screenings we've gone to. We leave the theater, we go to the car, we turn the camera on, and we start talking. And I had to, because it was packed. There were 2 showings of it, and they were packed. And I'm leaving this thing, and I'm like, I can't get into it right now. One because I got to save it for the video, and 2 because I don't want to feel like a fucking dick. Because I would, if you got me started like in the lobby or right in front of the theater, I wouldn't have been able to fucking stop. Like, Jared was trying to ask me some stuff, and I'm like, I can't do it. I can't fucking do it right now. Like we gotta wait till we get to the car, or else I'm not gonna be able to fucking stop. And
take the plug out, and you're just gonna keep going.
What?
They're gonna pull the cork out of the bottle. It's just gonna spray all over the place.
Oh yeah, and like I did say one thing, because he did say like, well, I didn't think it was the worst movie ever made, and I said to him, I was like, oh, there's a fucking compliment. Yeah, it's better than Night of fucking Horror. So that I was like, oh, God damn it, Jared, stop asking me questions.
That's why I said I was like, it's the best of the three, and then I started thinking like, oh my God. That's a low fucking bar.
That's why I struggle to put into words like that it's probably a better movie than the second one.
It is. It's better than two, but
like I said, like I have to because it is, but it's hard to put into words because when you say it like that, it makes it sound like you liked it.
Yeah, it makes it sound like an endorsement, and fuck that.
Yeah. And I will say that, yeah, the second one's worse. It is, but I still was more pissed off at this one. But again, like I said, because that's just because I didn't know what was gonna come towards me in this, and also the theater experience was also a lot worse this time, because when I saw the second one, it had been out for a little bit, so I didn't see it with like a big audience or anything.
Oh, you didn't see it with a really pumped audience? Okay.
No, I didn't. I didn't see it with the early pumped audience. This one I did.
Okay, well, let me ask you this thing, because this is the complaint that I get a lot for what I said, and that was, you're thinking about it too hard. I just want to go to these movies to be entertained and see shit blow up.
But there are good movies that do that.
Yeah, like I was gonna like.
Just because you don't like this one doesn't mean that you don't like any movie that only exists to be a popcorn movie.
And
there are good popcorn movies, and there are bad ones. This one is a fucking bad one.
And I agree that there are movies, like if you want to see a stupid fucking movie that has a lot of action, I can name 1,000 movies that are stupid action movies that I love.
Off the top of my head, just go out and fucking rent Crank.
Exactly, Crank.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, okay, this movie, it exists purely to be a summer movie. But there are good summer movies. If you have fun with this movie, fine, but it's a bad example of this kind of movie.
I just think people's expectations are so low, and they're so happy to have anything that says the word Transformers in it. That they're willing to just gobble it up. Because same thing happened with, and I'm not going to dwell on this, the Star Wars prequels.
Yeah.
People were so happy. People think that, like, now it's kind of accepted, like, The Phantom Menace sucked.
Yeah.
Okay? But that wasn't the case.
No, it wasn't.
When Phantom Menace first came out. People loved that movie. Loved it. It got reviewed well. It was critically acclaimed.
Oh, yeah.
People loved that shit. People were cheering at the theater. People applauded at the theater. And that's how I started doing what I do, was my first written movie review was The Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
Because I hated that shit.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, you guys are just so happy to see anything with Star Wars in it that you don't even care. You know, you don't even care that it's got offensive stereotypes, it's written like shit, it doesn't make any sense. You're just gobbling this shit up because it has the word Star Wars in it. Same thing with the Transformers. Is, you know, people are so excited to see Optimus Prime doing badass shit.
Yeah.
And for the 2 minutes that Optimus Prime is doing badass shit, people are willing to subjugate themselves to 2.5 hours of deep wang to get there. And I just don't get it.
I will say, at least it's the case here in town. I agree. With the first one, I certainly agree. Like, the first one wasn't that widely panned of a movie, the first Transformers.
No.
A lot of people really ate that up. And admittedly, I haven't seen it since I saw it in the theater. There's not that much of the first one that I really remember, other than it had Drive by the Cars on the soundtrack. But I will say that at least here, in town. By the time the sequels of this movie, by the time Revenge of the Fallen came out, really diehard fans that I know of the of the cartoon series, were pretty quick to dismiss the second movie. I don't. Did you get a lot of flack for trashing the second movie?
I didn't get flack, but I did get a lot of. I just want to see robots fighting.
But
that I got a lot of that.
You can do that. You can do that well. But,
exactly.
But first of all, there's not that much. You have to sit through so much shit in that goddamn movie.
Yeah, and that's what I meant was. You know what? I was like, the last hour of this movie is robots fighting.
It is.
And I'm okay with that.
Uh-huh.
It's still got way too many of the human characters in it, but you know what? The last hour is robots fighting, and that's done well.
Yeah.
But you gotta sit through some shit to get there. You gotta sit through fucking mailroom montages.
Uh-huh.
You gotta sit through fucking Malkovich. You gotta sit through some of the most sexist, racist stereotypes. And by the way, I was talking about misogyny. I didn't even get to the shit where fucking Frances McDormand. If you don't believe this movie is misogynistic, the sexual assault that Frances McDormand endures in the end credit sequence.
Oh yeah.
Where she basically just gets molested on camera, and people are like, a woman just got victimized, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and apparently, how did that even go? Like, her and Turturro had shared some drunken night together or something like that, and at the end, he sexually harasses her at the end of it, but then she kind of smiles and like, oh, it's okay, whatever.
Dude, I was so not cool with that.
Me neither.
I was like, these guys are federal agents, and he basically like put his fucking cock in her mouth.
Yeah, I was sitting there like by the time like when that first came on, I was like about on the way out, and that came on, I stopped, and I'm like, what the fuck? God.
Oh yeah, it's exactly. I was like storming out of that theater with a full head of steam, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden Turturro starts like grabbing her ass, and I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck is this?
That's what I did. Like, what the fuck was that? I should have known something was going to happen in the credits, because that happened in the second one too. Like, it cuts to directed by Micheal Bay, and then goes back to Wiki back in college with Rainn Wilson. What the fuck? And oh god, I was, not only was I so fucking pissed off when the third one ended, but when Brian and Jared, who I went to go see it with, they were sitting there like, oh, maybe there'll be something at the tail end, and I'm looking back.
Oh, fuck you.
I'm like, fuck the both of you. I'm getting the fuck out of here. You guys cannot be fucking serious.
With Thor, I sat through the credits.
So did
Transformers 3, fuck your ass.
Yeah. Like, I don't give a shit if there's something at the end of this fucking movie.
You think I really want to sit through 20 minutes of computer animator credits to get through some shit at the end?
And that's the second time that's happened to me this summer, because when I went to go see Green Lantern, the group of people who I saw it with were like, maybe there'll be something at the ending credits. I'm like, you stop doing this in every fucking movie. This movie sucks. I gotta go.
Do you really care? Do you really?
Do you really fucking care? Oh my fucking god. And
I don't know, chat room, I don't know if there was anything at the end. I don't care.
I love Jared in the car saying what he said something like, I was about to say something like, I think I was about to talk about Deep Wang or something, and Jared kind of goes, looks at the camera and goes, oh, by the way, audience, spoiler alert. I'm like, what fucking spoiler will be in this fucking movie? Seriously. Like, the climax is Chicago getting destroyed. It shows that in the fucking trailers.
The only thing that's a spoiler, and I don't fucking care, is Leonard Nimoy turning heel, turning bad guy.
Yeah, there's that, but it's not a shocking moment by any stretch of the imagination. This was kind of funny, because I think I was so mad that it actually really swayed Brian and Jared's review of it.
They just didn't want to disagree with you because you would have torn their faces off.
Yeah, like
Fuck you!
when we're in the car, I mean, you can see the look on Jared's face where he's holy shit, he's mad, and you could hear Brian kind of laughing, like on the other side of him. When it got to the end, they're like, yeah, I guess it was pretty bad. I don't know. I guess I can't recommend it. And when Jared started saying like, well, I don't know, I kind of thought it was sort of fun, and he saw that I was probably about to.
You shot him this look like.
So I'm like, I came home and like Jillian watched the video, and I'm sitting here, I'm like, don't let these fuckers fool you. They were having the time of their fucking lives in that movie.
I have seen the Brad Jones death stare, and you gave Jared that one. You're like, don't you say it. Don't you...
Like, don't you fucking say it, man. And he's like, I thought it was kind of fun, and I look, and I'm like, what was so fucking fun about this fucking movie?
What was so funny? What was so fucking funny about this movie?
Now go get your fucking shine box.
Motherfucker!
Here's your fucking pen back. Oh, shit.
By the way, where the fuck did Shockwave come from?
Where was Shockwave in the movie?
The guy riding the fucking worm.
Oh, okay, all right.
Apparently he's here now.
Yeah.
Like, he would have really come in handy the last two movies. No, this big fucker with like a 5-mile long worm.
Yeah.
He rides around on. Oh well, he's got this now.
Is he like yeah? Because when Jillian watched you and Miles's review with me, and once Miles had said Shockwave and Worm, she sat there like she hasn't even seen the movie. She hasn't even seen the movie yet, and she's honestly about as pissed off as I was leaving this movie. I think she's gonna go see it this weekend.
Oh Christ! Don't let her do it.
She actually just saw the second one, like yesterday.
Did she like it?
Oh God, no.
Okay, because I was like, you gotta leave her, dude.
I'm sorry, honey. I will be finding a new pair of big box model breasts. Thank you very much.
I was like, I don't mean to tell you this, dude, but you gotta kill her.
So she knew the second one was bad. She didn't want to. She's an encyclopedia of knowledge on the Transformers.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! If she I don't even know shit about Transformers, but if she's seen the first movie, the animated movie, oh God.
Oh yeah, she's a beacon of knowledge when it comes to the Transformers. She's a huge Transformers fan. Not the movies, the 86 movie, the cartoon series. She's got all of that. And so she hadn't seen the second one because she just heard it was bad, and she didn't want to get pissed off at it. Mm-hmm. And so I come bursting in the door at 4 in the fucking morning. She's laying on the couch.
You bursted like Nick Cage in Deadfall.
I did. I bursted like, God, this movie's trying to kill me, man! Someone tried to kill me, man! Motherfucker! And so I'm sitting there like I can't even I can't even go into it again. I'm like, honey, you're probably just gonna have to watch the fucking video. And I'm looking at her. I'm like, are you gonna go see this? And she said like, I don't know. I haven't seen the second one. And I'm like, you don't need to have fucking seen the second one to see this goddamn movie. Huh?
If you've seen one of them, you've seen them all.
Yeah, I'm like, you don't need to see the fucking second one. And she was like, I heard the second one was bad, but I don't really know why. She goes, why was the second one so bad? And I was like, really? No one's told you about like Skids and fucking Mud Flap? And she's like, Skids and who? The fuck?
Oh.
The fuck is that? I go to YouTube. You
gotta load this shit up. Do it.
I do. I fucking load this shit up. I'm like, oh, honey, come here. I load it up on YouTube. Surprisingly, not that many Skids and Mud Flap clips on YouTube. But so I find one, and it was them giving shit to the college roommate, where they're like, "That's because you're just a big pussy ass bitch." And she's sitting there.
Bitchy ass Decepticons.
Yo, what's up, man?
We ain't much for reading, yo.
Oh my fucking god! So so I fucking load this shit up, and I show it to her, and she's looking at it like just like she's about to cry, like
no doubt,
huh?
No doubt.
Oh yeah, she's like I rarely have seen in person somebody's childhood getting anally raped right in front.
Oh, right in front of you. Yeah.
Like she just looked mortified, and then I had to say to her, I was like, these two characters right here, this is a 2-minute clip.
They're in the whole movie.
Yeah, I said they're in this movie more than Optimus.
More than likely, yeah.
They are in the movie more than Optimus is.
Oh my god.
They are in the fucking movie more than Optimus. Because Optimus like dies.
Yeah, you're right.
And
yeah.
it comes back at the end, and so she watched the riff tracks of it. I'm like, if you want to sit down and watch it, honey, I mean, you're gonna be mad. I mean, you're gonna be really fucking mad. But I'm like, I have the riff tracks if you want to see it. So earlier she watched the riff tracks and just wasn't even. The riffing's not helping. The riffing, like, it might as well have just not been there.
Well, this fucking movie is like, it's on the same intellectual level. Seriously, like, the audience for this movie is on the same intellectual level as if you ever saw South Park when they watched the Terrence and Phillip show.
Yeah.
It's the same fucking audience.
Or
like,
Idiocracy when they go see Ass in the theater.
You go see Ass.
Yeah.
But this movie made me mad because it deep-wanged, like, other movies that I liked.
Oh, Wrath of Khan?
Right, it deep-wanged Wrath of Khan.
Wrath of Khan, yeah, you and I had the same thing, too, where we thought of Inception.
But, by the way, if you watch the trailer, if you go to YouTube and boot up the trailer, they do the Inception thing with the...
Yeah. I fucking noticed that when we saw the trailer when we saw the trailer in the theater. I'm like, they're doing fucking Inception?
Yeah, the building's crashing around them, they're sliding around the building and I'm like, fuck, Michael, I saw Inception. That was a really good movie. This is a piece of shit, but
I didn't know that a fucking glass building like that could lean at that angle for so fucking long without collapsing.
But what other movies did they deep wang in this one? They fucked Wrath of Khan. And by the way, fuck you, Micheal Bay.
Yeah.
Because they really did trot fucking Leonard Nimoy in to say his line.
Yeah.
And completely just missed the point entirely of the purpose of that line. And not only say the line, say it completely out of context.
Mm-hmm.
For no reason.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For
no reason.
For no other reason than it was just Nimoy. And I was sitting there. That actually, it took me a second because I was already furious watching this goddamn thing, and I'm sitting there like a lot of this is pretty hard to take. And he says that line. He says it, and then about a second goes by, and I kind of sit back, and I'm, wait, whoa, what the fuck did I just hear? Like, I think I looked over to Jared. I was like, did I hear that? Did he seriously say Wrath of Khan? Jared's like, oh, yeah, he did. I'm like, oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And that's when Jared leaned back over and was like, you look like you're really not having a good time during this. Like,
I almost burned the... Honestly, if I was going to walk out, if you were a paying customer, let's just forget the fact that you're a critic.
Yeah.
You know, and you were kind of seeing this ironically.
Yeah.
If you were just if you open up the newspaper and was like, I'm going to see a movie, I'm going to see Transformers 3.
Yeah.
Fine. You went to see this movie. When would you have walked out?
I can tell you right away when I would have walked out. It would have been It would have been when the Chicago fight started.
When it started, really.
When it started, because I had sat through so fucking much, and I knew that the last hour of the movie was going to be that. I knew that was going to be the last hour of the movie. And so I was seriously sitting there like, man, I don't know if I can take another hour of this shit, because I know it's not going to be just a fight. There's going to be shit here that's going to piss me off. There's going to be comic relief that's thrown in out of fucking nowhere in context to nothing that's going on. I know this is, and it's just going to be this onslaught of just tearing apart Chicago, and it's going to be so fucking tasteless. So that would have been, if I was the type who walked out on a movie. I've never walked out on a movie before.
Never. I've walked out of two. One was The Phantom Menace. I walked out of that when I saw I saw the premiere.
Yeah.
I actually walked out of the premiere.
Nice.
And I walked out of Corky Romano.
Why did you go see that? Why did you go see Corky Romano?
I don't know. I don't know why I saw that.
Well, the trailer for it had some good 80s tunes on it, I guess, so...
I really don't know. It must have been like one of those things where nothing's playing, and I'm just like, I'll fucking go see Corky Romano.
It's got the Roxbury guy in it.
I walked out like 30 minutes in.
At this point in my life, I can't walk out on anything. I can't. I've never walked out on a movie before, and any time that I would be close to walking out on something, I would sit there and be like, no, this movie's not going to get the fucking satisfaction of being...
Yeah, I guess it's not a fair question, because you have a superhuman tolerance. I mean, you watch shit that nobody else would watch. And so, yeah. I watch shit to a lesser degree, but I have walked out of movies, and I honestly don't know if I would have walked out on this one. I don't know if I can play the same game, the same kind of hypothetical, like if I just picked this movie out of nowhere and walked in, because the moment I was really dreading were the parents.
Oh, yeah. When she's talking about his cock?
Yeah. And had I not seen the parents before, I probably would have suffered through it, but honestly, if you gave me, like, if you're like, let me put this new hypothetical, like, if you said, Spoony, I'll pay you $100 if you sit through this movie. But if you walk out, you get nothing. When the parents showed up, I'd have walked.
I more or less fucking do that with like Jake and Jared. I'm like, guys, I will give you $20 to go see Mr. Popper's Penguins, so I could fucking film it for my amusement. Yeah. So yeah. I think that's a better example. Like, seriously, if it just came down to pure entertainment and you were like, Spoony, I'll give you $100 to watch this movie, and she's talking about his cock, I'm like, no, fuck it, it ain't worth it. And what's the book she gave him? Girls Come First?
Yeah, She Comes First, or something like that.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm like, no.
Mom, what are you doing? Oh, God damn it, Mom. I don't know what's... There was also no reason why they were in the second movie, but in the second movie, they forced them into the action scene at the end.
They get captured for no reason.
Yeah, there is no reason why they're there in the second one, but they are forced into that action sequence at the end, so they are pointlessly within the action of the movie. In this one, there's not even that. They're on some bus tour.
They are there solely to drive Sam to his job interviews.
Yeah, which again,
and that's it.
They're driving him towards something that shouldn't be in the fucking movie in the first place. So you have useless characters who are only leading a character to more useless characters. And then later on with the sex thing, like he must have a big dick because he's with all these beautiful women, and he's telling them that they have to. You still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, sorry.
No, I think it's my upload. I'm streaming at the same time. I think I'm losing you.
Oh, okay.
If I hadn't walked out during the parents, I would have walked out at Deep Wang. I really was digging my fingernails into the armrest at Deep Wang.
They do. I noticed this while, like, Jillian was watching the second movie, and they do the same fucking gag.
Yeah.
They do the bathroom gag in the second movie.
It's a lot more over the top in the second movie with the midget border guard, the guy who works in the deli with the weird teeth.
Yeah.
It's a lot more cartoonish.
Mm-hmm.
But even here, it's almost worse that it's less cartoonish in this movie, because it really just comes across as childish and hateful. It's, when John Malkovich sees them wrestling in the bathroom stall and he's like, I don't care. I'm just like, oh, fuck you, Micheal Bay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Fuck you. This is so. Yeah.
Fucking Jimmy Wang, yeah.
Yeah, James Wang.
James fucking Wang. This really cracked my shit up. Was it your theater or your brother's who they had shirts that said "I Heart Shia"?
Oh, my brother's.
That blew my fucking mind too.
Yeah, I was like, what? Really?
Like, I know that this guy has an audience. I mean, I know that there are some people out there, I guess, who like him just fine. I've never thought of him as, like, not that I would, but I don't even know anybody who does, who thinks of him as some kind of sex symbol.
I don't get it. I mean, he just looks like a geek.
Yeah.
And I could see why women would like geeks, but I don't see why he's a sex symbol at all.
To the point to where these people show up treating him essentially like fucking Edward Cullen.
Yeah, I really don't see people harboring sex fantasies. Like, even Edward Cullen, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I no homo, but I get it, like, I'm in a really awkward position now. Anyway,
No, I know what you mean.
Mm. I don't even know what. Go ahead. I'm out of things to bitch about.
Oh fuck! What else? Fucking and Shia LaBeouf. He's one of those actors where I've seen him in a couple of things where he's been fine, but he's one of those actors where when he's unlikable, he's really unlikable. He is. When you don't like the character he's playing, he's insufferable.
I don't think he's ever been as unlikable as he was in this movie.
No, I agree with that. He's never been as hateful as he is in this fucking movie. Not even in the other Transformers movies.
He's really, and I know we're going back to this, but if you watch the scene where he's trying to get into the Department of Defense or whatever it is, and he's talking to that guard and he's really berating the guy and he's acting all petulant and. He's like, I warned you, and you wouldn't listen. I don't answer to you. I answer to Optimus. And like, oh my God, shut the fuck up. Like.
Why do the bots like this fucking guy?
Why does his girlfriend like him? Because he comes across as jealous and full of rage. Because every time she sees him, he acts like a douche to her.
That's one thing that really got me too. When the only human actor in your movie who doesn't completely embarrass himself and comes out of it with maybe a fraction of some kind of dignity is Patrick fucking Dempsey?
Yeah, honestly, yeah. He was probably the most likable character, and he's the bad guy.
He's the fucking bad guy. And I'm so not a Patrick Dempsey fan. When the only actor in your movie who comes out of it with a shred of dignity and actually plays their part fine is Patrick fucking Dempsey?
Well, I'll tell you why. He's the only character, the only one, who's not comic relief.
Yeah, he isn't. He's not comic relief at all. He's playing the part as a regular kind of action movie villain.
He's the only character with any kind of arc, and with clear motivations.
And he does it well. He did it well.
Now, don't get me wrong. He's still two-dimensional as all hell.
Well, yeah, because he's
But
playing...
at least you know what he wants.
Yeah, I mean, he's playing a standard action movie villain, which in these movies is kind of saying a lot, because you don't have a standard action movie villain in these fucking movies. You have characters that only exist to do fucking comic relief.
I guess my main point is this. When it comes to... I mean, you can kind of sum up the whole movie this way. When Patrick Dempsey is the bad guy...
Yeah.
And he gets more screen time, far more screen time, than Megatron.
Yeah.
In Transformers!
Uh-huh.
You got serious priorities.
Well, it's the same on the flip side. On the flip side, it's the same thing. Sam Witwicky has more screen time than Optimus Prime.
And that's just simple math. You know, that's just really something you need to get out of the way in scripting.
Yeah.
Because when Transformers don't star the Transformers, you got a problem.
Yeah.
Here's some examples of, like, let's see if we can fuck up movies that have really hard to fuck up premises.
Yeah.
X-Men. What if we had an X-Men movie where we followed Senator Kelly through like 2/3 of it?
Yeah.
And we just talk about the X-Men. We never see them. He's like, oh, those X-Men. Fuck those guys. We got to have them registers. And then they kind of show up at the end and they fight, and that's your X-Men movie. Or like RoboCop. What if we had RoboCop, but for the first, like, we just followed the Clarence Boddicker. I don't fucking know.
Or the Muppets.
The Muppets. We follow Brendan Fraser for like an hour.
Oh yeah, like the Looney Tunes movie. The Looney Tunes movie. We'll follow Brendan Fraser and Jenna Elfman.
Yeah.
Do you think the series is going to be rebooted?
Rebooted? No, I think it'll keep going. It's making enough. It's making a shitload of money, hand over fist, dude.
You think they're going to make more?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's no reason to stop.
Yeah. I mean, I know, like, I'm probably giving. In fact, I know I was giving him way too much credit. If Micheal Bay was any kind of credible director, usually they stop at a trilogy. But yeah, I agree with you. I think he's going to keep going.
There's no reason to stop. With as much money as he's demanding every film, and as much box office as it rakes in, and it's from a sheer financial standpoint. If you just look at the raw numbers, I wouldn't stop. Fuck that.
I think Shia LaBeouf came out and said he didn't want to do anymore.
You don't need him.
Oh God, no! Of course not. Oh, Jesus Christ! Well, they'll find.
And again, this ties into the idea, like, why don't we need him? Because it's about Transformers.
Yeah.
It should be about Transformers.
It's about the fucking Transformers, but with Micheal Bay behind it. I mean, you guys put it best when you said he thinks we like these characters. So if he keeps doing them, whether or not Shia LaBeouf is in it, he's still going to throw out useless fucking human characters, and that's what the goddamn movie is going to be about.
Somebody in the chat room says, describe Sam Witwicky without explaining his physical appearance or his job in the movie. I can. He's a whiny, melodramatic pissant.
Yeah.
Who has a Napoleon complex and severe anger management issues.
Yeah.
I can sum up his character.
Oh yeah, he's the most unlikable lead I've seen in an action movie in a long fucking time. A long fucking time. God, what?
I think we pretty much nailed this one.
And one other thing too is the fact that Bay coming out and saying, you know, this will be better than the second one. You'll like this better than the second one. You can't come out and say that, okay, maybe there were some mistakes in the second one. We'll do it better in the third one. You can't come out and say that when you've got the same writer as the second movie. It's the same fucking guy who wrote the script. In fact, the guy who the script for the second movie was written by a couple of people who have done pretty good things. Star Trek. They wrote J.J. Abrams' Star Trek. But then they hired on as a third writer Aaron Kruger because he said he had an encyclopedic knowledge of Transformers. So they hired Aaron Kruger on here, and that's where you got your Skids and Mudflap from, is this writer, is him. That's the kind of writer he is. There was one guy who they were working on that John Carter of Mars movie, and when Transformers 2 had come out, they said, I know that most of the stupid shit in this movie is from this guy, because the studio tried forcing this guy on us for John Carter of Mars, and this is exactly the kind of shit that he wanted to do with it. And he is the sole writer of the third movie. And now he's, I think they're now attaching him to a remake of Videodrome.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no! You take that back.
No, I'm dead fucking serious. If you go to this guy's IMDb page, it says.
That's one of my favorite movies. You son of a bitch! No, you like this. I don't care if you're lying. Say it's not true.
I will say this: it's not like it's only in development, so it might not happen.
Fucking Videodrome is brilliant.
Videodrome's fucking great, and you're gonna get fucking Aaron Kruger. The guy
Kruger is gonna rape Videodrome?
Aaron Kruger, the guy who did fucking the Transformers
you shouldn't
sequels.
have told me that.
This guy, he also wrote Scream 3 and 4.
Oh, you shouldn't have told me that.
Oh yeah. Let me double check. I mean, I know at one point it fucking said this.
It's not true.
It's impossible.
It's impossible. He's gonna deep wang Videodrome?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you'll get Ken Jeong playing James Woods. Videodrome, there it is.
Oh no.
Only in this might make you feel better. It's only in development, which means it's possible this could never fucking happen.
Oh god. If I have to make a fucking road trip and assassinate this, I shouldn't even say that online.
What else did he wrote Reindeer Games.
Well, that doesn't shock me.
He wrote Blood and Chocolate. The Brothers Grimm, he wrote that.
Oh my god, somebody has to stop this guy.
He wrote The Ring.
He wrote the American version of The Ring?
Yeah.
No shit, I like that one.
I know, I like that one too. Well, I guess the sun shines on shit every once in a while.
Broken clocks right twice a day.
Yeah.
As for burying previous movies in the series, what's funny is Shia LaBeouf is actually kind of controversial because he's come out and said he didn't like Transformers 2.
He said the same thing about Crystal Skull.
And Crystal Skull.
Yeah.
And what's funny is Harrison Ford told him to shut the fuck up.
He did, really?
Yeah, he came out and said, I think he called him a fucking idiot. Like, literally, he called him, like, quote, a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Because, really, it's kind of one of those things you're not supposed to do, even if the movie you're in does suck.
Yeah. He kind of threw I remember he kind of threw Harrison Ford under the bus with that, too, where he said something like, even Harrison agrees with me, or something like that.
He's like, don't bring me into this.
Yeah.
Don't you bring me into this. You made this bed, now you sleep in it.
By the way, for those of you watching, that's just something actors don't do, is come out and say the movie they're in sucks.
Yeah, I mean, privately.
Not if they want to keep working.
Oh, yeah. Privately, I mean, fine, yeah, if you want to tell your friends, sure, just don't go on fucking record, especially, what the fuck is with Spielberg trying to shove this fucking guy down our throats?
What, Shia LaBeouf?
Yeah.
He sees something in that guy. It's something similar that I actually ragged on Martin Scorsese for a long time, because Martin Scorsese kind of handpicked Leonardo DiCaprio and put him in, like, everything.
Yeah.
He's still kind of doing it.
Yeah, he still does.
And I didn't see it for a long time because he kind of had that Titanic stigma attached.
Yeah.
And he wasn't. You know what? Wasn't even really that bad in Titanic. I just didn't like Titanic.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just kind of one of those things. Yeah.
When like Gangs of New York came out.
Yeah, Gangs of New York is the one I felt he was most miscast in. Where he just didn't look like... It was meant to be like a tough gang member type mentality. He's supposed to look like a street fighter.
Yeah.
I was supposed to believe that Leonardo DiCaprio could fuck me up with a knife, and I didn't buy it.
Yeah. I was kind of that way too. And also, I forget a lot of him in that movie too, because especially when you put him next to Bill the fucking Butcher.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was the problem, because I was rooting for Bill the Butcher most of the time.
I know, me too. God, Daniel Day-Lewis is Bill the fucking Butcher.
I did like him more in The Departed. Everyone's saying that The Departed was good, but I liked The Departed when it was called Infernal Affairs.
I still like The Departed.
Yeah, I did too.
I liked him in The Aviator.
The Aviator was okay. Just that's a challenging movie to get into, really.
The Aviator? I saw.
Yeah.
Well, I only see it, especially if it's something that I'm seeing for the first time within the past 5-6 years, whatever. I really only see stuff once. Like, it's pretty rare that I go back and watch a recent movie for a second time. And so The Aviator, again, I saw it the one time. I got into it when I saw it.
The future. Future. The future. Okay, anyway. I think we're rambling pretty far afield, so fun though it is, I think I'll give you something short enough to post. So let's do closing thoughts on Transformers 3. Why don't you go ahead?
My closing thoughts on Transformers 3?
Yeah, so we can finally put the final nail in this piece of shit.
Oh, it's like I said in the video. Now I know what it was like for sending my friends to go see Popper's Penguins, Judy Moody and the Not Bummer Summer, and all that other shit, because this is a movie who's made for someone who's fucking 5.
You know, you'd think that, but with the amount of charred fucking corpses in this movie, the arterial spray, which by the way was new in this movie, all the Decepticons like fucking drooled.
Oh yeah, what was that with the puking Decepticon?
I don't know. I think that was Shockwave, really, with the drooling.
Yeah.
But they all drooled.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I remember something I was going to mention. I'd never seen this before, and I don't know how transparent the villain on the Decepticons was, but did you notice when they go see Megatron in the desert, like, there was this fucking ugly Igor-shaped looking Decepticon that was all kind of, yes, master, and I'm like, really? We've got a guy whose job is to twiddle his fingers and go, yes, master.
They're Optimus. They're Castle.
Yeah, I did notice that. I did. I did fucking notice that.
Christ on a cracker.
I still think that he has this mentality of that Micheal Bay doesn't know that shit like that is dark. That he doesn't know that. I mean, you mentioning the corpses in the street. He doesn't go into that thinking that he's shooting something dark. He's going into it thinking that he's just playing with his toys, like a kid. Like a kid is killing something with his own toys.
And that was the problem with, despite the fact that it's dark, the slaughter in Chicago didn't have any gravity to it.
No, it didn't. Because
for instance, let's just take for instance those guys who are like parachuting into the city, or the guys who are sliding down to certain doom in the building.
Yeah.
You know, you see guys getting shot out of the air, or guys falling out of the building to their death, and they're all so anonymous.
Yeah.
I'm like, a guy falls to it, and I'm like, do I know that? I don't think. Fuck that guy. Anyway, even if I knew his name, I wouldn't care. Like,
yeah. I didn't know who the fuck he was. I know the scene you're talking about, but it was one of those situations where when that happened in the movie, everyone at that point, at least the main ones, all were falling. There would be some point where they would fall from some great height, and then, well, Ken Jeong excluded, but and then they would get swooped up by one of the Autobots and they would get saved. So when this guy died, I was kind of like, well, I guess that was a nobody character because nothing swooped in to save him. I guess that guy's fucking dead.
I was talking about something else. Oh, the fucking Igor, the fucking Igor Decepticon. I don't even know. I guess my closing thought is just kind of a plea to the audience who watches this movie, and the people who tell me to lighten up, or the people who tell me I just want to see shit blow up. You know what? Fine. There's a place for that.
Yeah.
And there are good movies that do that.
Mm-hmm.
And you deserve to see those movies. You deserve... I mean, there's a certain amount of tradecraft, even in storytelling, even in stupid movies, that present to you the violent shit you want to see.
Yeah.
And this is not that movie.
No.
I guess my final word on that is... if you like Transformers, any of these Transformers movies, consider this. If you're at least hearing the complaints that I'm throwing out, the unfunny characters, the offensive stereotypes, the blatant misogyny, the rampant jingoism, and the completely fucked priorities, ask yourself, did you really care about the human characters?
Yeah.
Did you really laugh at the comedy, or were you just kind of uncomfortable? And don't you think, if we focused on the Autobots and told a simpler, streamlined story in 90 minutes...
yeah, that's 90 minutes long.
Don't you think that as good as you think these Transformers movies were, they could have been so much better?
Yeah.
So much better. And this, you're satisfied with this. You really shouldn't be.
No.
And if you are, frankly, I feel sorry for you.
Why would you take this over something that would actually be a Transformers movie?
I just think, even if you wanted to see shit blow up, even if you wanted a Transformers movie, you could have found someone to do a better job than this. And trust me, if you watch the animated Transformers movie and put it side by side with this, it's not even close.
Yeah.
It's not even comparable. And I guess that's all I got to say about that.
I agree. I agree with everything. I agree with every point you've made on this movie.
And we don't often agree, by the way.